Okay, I'm the founder of On Behalf of Planet Earth. We stood at the Japanese consulate for a year in solidarity with the Japanese people to say, you better take care of Fukushima, and we know that that's worse every day with the first person there dying of acute leukemia. That was all over the internet the other day, that had been cleaning up Fukushima. And now we're working to close Pilgrim now. So as I stand here with the Youth Brigade having my back, thank you so much, I think of all the brave, good people who stood here before me, and I'm really very glad to be here on their shoulders as we work together to close Pilgrim now. I also want to speak directly to leadership, though. Governor Charlie Baker, Attorney General Maura Healey, Speaker Robert DeLeo, President Stan Rosenberg, and I want to especially thank all of you here in this room who have been working for decades to close Pilgrim now. We are all downwinders, and we all love Mass, and we want to live here safely and in health. We have great leaders in our state, but you must do more now, and you must ramp it up now. And it would be good if you, the leaders, followed we, the people, and take heed to what we say and what we are doing, and dump this degraded nuke plant. So, hineni. I am here and I'm going to use my First Amendment rights. Nuclear power plants emit radiation 24/7. This radiation gets into our bodies, food, water, air, soil, everything. Beyond Nuclear cautions that there is no safe dose of ionizing radiation. Nuclear power is a moral issue because radiation causes leukemia and cancer, and other cancers. Dr. Helen Caldicott tells us children are 10 to 20 times more vulnerable to the carcinogenic effects of radiation than adults. Little girls are twice as sensitive as little boys, and women are more sensitive than men. Fetuses are thousands of times more sensitive. One X-ray to the pregnant abdomen doubles the incidence of leukemia in that child. Immunocompromised patients are also extremely sensitive. Nuclear power is a moral issue because there's a very clear association between increased child leukemias and proximity to nuclear power plants, despite the NRC decision to not do the research. Of course, they were afraid because it's all over. In Europe, that research is out. That quote is from Dr. Ian Feely from the United Kingdom. Nuclear power is a moral issue because radiation tragically affected and continuing plants, birds, and butterflies very strongly in both Chernobyl and Fukushima. That's from the research and ongoing and biology professor, Dr. Timothy Mousseau. Nuclear power is a moral issue because radioactive waste remains hazardous hundreds of thousands of years. Greenpeace cautions us that plutonium-239 goes for 240,000 years, uranium-235 for 7.13 billion years. Is that the legacy we want to leave to our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and 7 generations out into eternity? Nuclear power is a moral issue because there is no safe place to store radioactive waste, 95% of which comes from commercial nuclear power. And there's a new crime afoot to send all of the nuclear radioactive waste on highways and byways throughout the country. Nuclear power is a moral issue because it has a huge big carbon footprint. Nuclear power plants are never safe. There is no way to prevent anything bad from happening to them. There is no way to fix these disasters once they happen. Think 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl and Fukushima. Svetlana Alexievich, the winner of the 2015 Nobel Prize in Literature, tells people's oral stories from Chernobyl. You should read the book. It's unbelievable. It's so horrible of what happened there. Germany is leading the world in replacing both nuclear and fossil fuels and moving to clean, green renewables. We can do it here now if we want to. When will we all know the horrific dangers of nuclear power and ban this scourge from our planet Earth forever and close all nuclear power plants now? When will those who say fossil fuels never say it again and start saying instead the more honest fossil fuels and nuclear power, or nuclear power and fossil fuels? When talking about what is the most important crisis facing us today, as Bernie Sanders said, only he had it all wrong because he only mentioned fossil fuels, that are devastating and destroying our planet and all life on it. There are wonderful solutions and they exist now. Solar, wind, batteries, conservation, and eat vegan. Thank you.